Yo, are we live? All right, microphone test, microphone test. All right, all right. Okay. All right, transition. All right, we live. What's going on, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, Simply Pops here, back at it again with another live stream. Now, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since my last live stream. I believe it was maybe June, I think, something like that with WWDC. Or maybe the iPhone, whatever. But it's been a long time since I actually done a live stream. And as we know, 2023 is pretty much wrapping up, and I want to give you guys just like my favorite products of the year, some of the worst products too, and just overall just chill. You know what I mean? I just want to chill with you guys. It's been a while since I actually came here, so let me wait a little bit. Just started out here. And I think the microphone is good, and I think the lighting is good too. All right, let's see who's in the chat. So yeah, so the moral of this stream is just to chill out with you guys, see how you guys are doing. And actually, I was a little under the weather. I was sick, and like I was just wasn't feeling well. I was on the floor. Felt like I was gonna throw up. I just was not feeling well at all. So I just wasn't in the mood to make like videos or even like pressing the record button while I'm sick and coughing and sneezing. I just was not feeling well at all. And I'm so much better now. Coughing is gone. I still got the sniffles a little bit. Still trying to get rid of that. But it's like everybody's getting sick right now. So if you are sick right now, I really do wish you guys get better. And make sure you check for a COVID test too, because it is going out there too. So yeah, so if you're under the weather during these during these times, I pray for a speedy recovery, and it's just quite unfortunate to start the year off being sick. So and of course drink a lot of tea, drink a lot of water, flush that out. But needless to say, I am better, and I was gonna make a video. I was gonna make a video just going over some of my favorite products, like more personally, like some of my favorite Apple products this year. But I thought about it, like, I'm gonna make this video. People are gonna see it one time, and that's it. So I just wanted to just do a live stream. Just makes the most sense. And let's see who's in here. Hold on, let me change my screen. Okay, let's make that bigger. Let's see what's actually going on here. Oh, yo, okay. Shout out to Barb. Yo, yo, you here? All right, Sean, I'm yelling out the window. You can hear me calling you. Ah man, it was really nice meeting you. Second like, second like, sup, bro? Blessings from Jamaica. Yo, salute to all my Jamaicans. Beautiful island. I definitely need to visit Jamaica again. Really gotta see. I really gotta just see how I just want to experience like the tropical resorts resort area of Jamaica. It's just been a while since I was a kid. Just experiencing the natural culture of Jamaica is always a good thing. And yeah, I just want to go to the resort and have fun and stuff like that. I can hear you and see you. Oh, you kind of freaking me out here now. But yeah, nah, shout out to you. It was really nice meeting you though. Shout out, please. Okay, Mass Knight, I see you. Stay creamy, yo, Barb. Let me put it. Oh no, 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 no. We not gonna. No, 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 no. We not doing that on the stream. It's New Year's. We not doing that. We not doing that. Stop eating red meat. Yo, a lot of people have been saying red meat is bad for you, and I think I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it my. I'm gonna make it my goal to it's gonna be difficult not eating meat. It's bad for you, and a lot of people say, "Oh, anytime I stop eating meat, I always feel better. The body just feels better. You can, you're just gonna feel better." And considering that I'm going to the gym and I'm eating somewhat healthy, sometimes I try to. I think cutting out meat might be the best thing to do, but I know it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult because think about it. You have pepperoni pizza. You have, can you consider chicken? Chicken is not considered meat, is it? It's not meat, right? I think when somebody say meat, they think of red meat, like burgers, steak. meatballs, something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best. Somewhere down the line, I'm gonna try my best to cut out meat. Yeah. So yeah, it is white meat. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try, but there's no guarantees there though. It's definitely no guarantees. It was long overdue. Yeah, man. For yeah, it's way long overdue. But it was good. It was good to meet you before the year ends, though, for sure. I'm not gonna get into the details right now, but you already know, you already know. All right, fish is good. Yeah, fish is good. I have some fish downstairs actually, and I've been eating a lot of fish, and it has an excellent source of protein. I eat like salmon or salmon, and salmon is good too. Fish is good. But anyway, best product of 2023. I have a list. I actually have a list that I want to like put together, and I was gonna make a video. Like I said, I was gonna make a video, but didn't really make the most sense for me. It's just like, why not? Why not? Number one, the A7S3. This is the Sony A7S3. This is like number five, I would say. I'm not even gonna put this in no order, to be honest. This is the same camera that you guys are looking at right now, actually, as a webcam. It's worth every penny. The pictures that come out of this DSLR, this mirrorless camera, is actually magnificent. It's not even incredible, it's magnificent. The amount of quality the amount of quality that you get out of this is actually pretty outstanding. It's an 8K camera. It can shoot 10-bit 4K raw. Like it's a good camera for real. It's a good camera for real. So yeah, and in case you guys don't know, it is a camera. It is expensive. It is for my work. So for me, I like it though. I like it. And I think number two, I have everything down on my iPad here. Actually, man, it's good to see Barb here though. Let me see. This year it was a little tricky for this year for technology. I feel like it was a little slow, but even though it was slow, we did have some heavy hitter tech. And I'm trying to see. I had everything down on my list here. Okay. Yeah. All right. Best tech of 2023. Number two, I ended up putting down the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And not to say that the 15 Pro Max is a big upgrade. I can't even find my phone. It's here somewhere. It's actually here somewhere. Uh, Not to say like going from the 14 to the 15 wasn't really the biggest difference, but the 1 terabyte stole the show for me. The fact how you get a 1 terabyte on an iPhone that could shoot ProRes or even like S log and shooting Pro Raw, it's actually pretty incredible. So 1 terabyte for me was a no brainer, and even just the 15 Pro Max with the zoom in, with the Tetra Prism and the telephoto lens, and even the titanium finish really feels good in the hands, and the action button, although it could be gimmicky, I do like using that button to access the camera. And let's not forget Type C. Type C is like, man, Type C is like important to me. So the iPhone, I think Apple did definitely did hit a home run when it comes down to the iPhone, and I would even say it might even be peak iPhone, because what can Apple do after the iPhone 15? I mean, there's rumors pointing that they're gonna make the screen bigger, but I mean, I guess, okay, I guess. But other than that, I think the iPhone 15 Pro series is peak iPhone. It really is. Thinner bezels. We have the dynamic island. We have Type C. We have log footage. We have Pro Raw. It's like, what can they do next to compel me to upgrade? And I feel like we say the same thing every single year, but this year in particular is really tricky to say with the iPhone 16. But only time will tell. And more than likely, we're probably going to see a brand new color in March. March is kind of coming up. I know we kind of get into January, into the New Year's, but by the time you turn around, March will be here. And I think we are gonna get a new color for both the Pro Series and the regular model. You guys already know I am gonna make a video on that too. So yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned. So yeah, that's the iPhone. That's number two I put on the list. Number three, number three is actually is actually the Sony sound system. So Sony with these names is actually pretty blasphemous. I mean, I don't really like. I love Sony. I absolutely love Sony products and all, but the naming for some of these products are just absolutely like confusing to me because you have the Sony A80L, that's the OLED TV behind me, but then you have the soundbar, which is the HB-A5000 soundbar. But then you have the speakers, the individual speakers, and I forgot the model numbers of those, but we have the rear speakers and we have the subwoofers. That the sound quality on the sound bar and even the rear speakers, oh my god. Like experiencing 360 sound and audio, it feels like you in a different dimension, especially if you're playing video games or if you even if you're watching a movie, you feel like you in a different world. It really is an absolute breathtaking experience. Uh Experiencing 360 spatial sound, spatial audio as a whole is just a pleasant experience, and having these speakers definitely help accomplish that. And I got to thank Sony too. This is a very big year for me. This is a very big year for me and Sony, actually. This is where, me and Sony worked together. I made some videos for them, and of course they gave me some products and stuff like that. So, major love to the Sony team, and they even gave me they even sent me a Christmas card. I don't have it nearby, but I have a Christmas card from Sony. Like, it's nothing but love on the team, and I'm definitely gonna see them next month at in Vegas for CES. So it is pretty interesting to see that. Also too, and I just it's a dream come true too as well. So major love to Sony. They not sponsoring this stream, by the way. They don't even know I'm making this stream, but I just want to just say thank you to Sony if one of the PR team is watching this. And for number four, just getting back into the list. Number four, I already mentioned this already, but the Sony A80L OLED TV is like another layer of immersion too as well. We have that OLED, we have exclusive PS5 features. Like I like this bigger TV. It's actually pretty incredible, but coming from the LG C1, it wasn't really a huge difference because going from OLED to another OLED is gonna be kind of similar. It's a little similar, but it's different. See, the thing is, LG, they strive for a more vivid image, more color, like more punchier colors. Sony goes for a more accurate display panel. And I do appreciate the color accuracy of just having like things that look real. Like whatever my eyes can see in real life, I would love to see that on a TV screen. I don't want it to be more punchier in colors, even though that is nice. It depends on what it is. If it's a video game, then it would make sense to have maybe a punchier color. But I like realism. I like having things that's colorful but more realistic at the same time. If you watch all of my videos, you guys understand I'm a sucker for her. I'm definitely, I don't even want to say a sucker. I might get demonetized for that. But, I'm definitely a fool. Not a fool. I'm a fool when it comes down to color grading video, and I take that very seriously. I want to make sure my colors are accurate. I don't want my reds to turn into orange or pink or whatever color. I want it to be as accurate as I can. So that Sony A80L OLED TV, fantastic TV. It is expensive. It is an expensive TV, but it is absolutely incredible. And yeah, anything with OLED on there is pretty much gonna be pretty much expensive. I want to actually share the stream on Twitter, and I want to let everybody know that I'm live. I just kind of just pressed the live button. I just pressed the live button and just started talking, but I just wanted to just do this live stream. I just thought about it last minute, and I'm live on YouTube. Come say hi. Let me say come say hi. I think say hi. But I hope everybody's Christmas was good. My Christmas was pretty. My Christmas in the beginning was like, I just was not feeling well at all. Like words can't even describe on how crappy I was feeling on Christmas Day. Like I feel like the whole room was like shaking and I was just dizzy. I just was not feeling good on Christmas Day at all. And then my mom had to work and um you know people had to handle their business for a second. So in the beginning, Christmas was a little but towards the night, everybody gathered around together. We had a family feast, and then we opened up gifts. And I was a little bit better. I took some Tylenol. I drank some tea. But I wasn't 100% yet. I just definitely wasn't even 100%. But I was trying to stay strong for Christmas, for the Christmas spirit. But that next day after Christmas, oh, even worse. I checked for a fever. I was over 100 degrees. Like I just was not feeling good these past couple of days at all. I missed the gym. You guys know I don't miss the gym too much. Like it's just like, man, just like I just was not feeling good at all. Also, will you upgrade your TV? Oh, shout out to Malik, man. I remember you. No, I'm not gonna upgrade my TV at all, man, because I just upgraded. I mean, I'm not gonna be upgrading my TV every year. But what I do want to upgrade, I do want to upgrade my space, and I've been like decided on this heavy. I've been eyeballing on a couple of like apartments and space, and I'm just trying to see what's the next big move. You know, 2024, 2023 was great. I had a great year. I'm blessed to see a full year and blessed to see 2024. But I think 2024 for me is just about moving the needle, pushing the boundaries even further, and even upgrading the space and trying to be able to just see what's next. Trying to be able to take more risk. It could be scary, but you gotta take the risk. You gotta take the extra steps because you never know. It might be one of the best decisions of your life, or it might be an L. But taking L's sometimes, everybody's gonna take L's. And when I mean L's, I mean losses, in case you guys don't know. I'm coming to raid your house of all the stuff you have. You don't know where I live, so you can't do that. Hey bro, can I get a shout out? Yo, shout out to you. I'm terrible at spelling out things, but I know who you are and I see you. I see you. Nuclear. Okay. Tell Sony to give the A95L. I could try. You really need to try a QD OLED. Oh, QD OLED, which is different from normal OLEDs. I agree. Yo, I could try. I could definitely ask. See, the thing is, I try to be very privileged. Like, I try not to like be a pest or by asking like, yo, I want this. Oh, I want this. If I'm gonna ask for something, I want to be able to put it to like a somewhat of a good cause. I want to make a good video out of it because at the end of the day, Sony, they found me through my good work. I put in a lot of good work. I take so much time into color grading my videos, making sure the music is good, making sure everything is good. Just making sure the video is flowing and so that everybody can be able to enjoy. So I don't want to just ask for a product and I don't make a video out of it or no form of content. So um I think I'm gonna save that for like a bigger project, or I could just make a separate video on the TV, but I want to make the video even more interesting than just that. So hey, I'm gonna keep a note of that though. I'm definitely gonna keep a note of that. Autonomous acts. What car do you drive now, brother? Now, honestly, I still have my first car. I still have my first car. I drive. Yo, why you want to know why I drive? All right, now I'll answer. I drive a Honda Civic. I drive a Honda Civic. It's still my first car. Still my first car that I got back in 2020. Was it 2020 or 2019? Actually, I got my Honda, and I'm not driving a Rolls Royce, or I'm not driving a Lamborghini, or I'm not driving I'm not driving no fancy car, cause honestly, I wasn't really a car guy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was never really like a big car guy. I am now to a certain extent. Like I've been eyeballing the Mercedes E class. I love Mercedes cars, man. When you see the that digital dash blend in with the Apple CarPlay, it is actually pretty insane. You know, like honestly, I want to show you guys, man. I want to show you guys. The Mercedes E class look absolutely incredible, but even so, the electric cars are pretty good too. But the problem with electric, you're not gonna really hear the engine going. Like you want to be able to hear the gas and the you want to actually have that satisfaction of driving a car. So as I got older, I start to appreciate cars like fully, like really to the absolute brim. Like the thing is, and yeah, Hondas are pretty rock solid cars. They're reliable. You know, I rarely have a problem with my Civic. You know, it takes me to point A to point B. You know, it's nice, and I keep it clean. I keep the inside smelling nice and fresh. I just recently brought an air freshener for my car yesterday, and it just smells like a new car. And I make sure it's clean. Like it's one thing. It's one thing. If you have a car, you know you can have the best car ever. You can have an M8 or an M5 BMW that is, but if the inside is messy and it smells like stinky socks, you know, it kind of just ruins the whole experience. So, you know, for me, you know, life is all about experiences. You know, whether you inside the car or where you at home, it's all about experiences. You want to make sure your room is clean. You want to make sure your setup is clean. You want to just make sure everything is clean. So you're in a better mindset, or when you bring somebody over, you're not gonna be into a mindset of like, damn, oh, my car is dirty. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of low key embarrassing, you know. So yeah. Nah, bro, I didn't want to shame you in any way. No, 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 you ain't shaming me. I just thinking that you asked that because like, oh, maybe he's driving a Lamborghini. Anyway, just shows how you are still humble despite the privileges, as you mentioned earlier. Yeah, you know, like I said, I'm a normal person. You know, I'm a normal guy. I'm not, you know, I'm not like a superstar. You know what I mean? But I'm just a regular guy. Some of you guys just got ads inserted. I just saw that. Um, you know, YouTube just did that. You know, I could pause it, but yeah, I do appreciate the ads. But anyway, Honda is a good car. The CRV is good too. Yeah, my mom drives a CRV. And another thing too, the reason why I got a Honda too, my uncle works at a Honda dealership. Well, he's a mechanic, right? He's a mechanic. So anytime I get an oil change, he could hook me up. Boom. You know, or if something's wrong with my car, like if there's like the check engine light is on, my uncle could check it, you know. So I was also looking at it from that aspect too as well. You know, it's not even just like, you know, I'm looking at it from an effective standpoint, you know, and considering it's my first car, you know, hey, you know, and I was even eyeballing the Tesla too as my first car too. Like I was trying to see like maybe the Teslas are pretty good because it would match like me. You know, the fact how I can just drive an electric car just matches my whole technology. But hey, you know, well, I'm happy with my Civic though. Anyway, let's get back into my best tech. That was number 4. Yeah, so shout out to Sony. Sony, you know, they do it big. They definitely do it big when it comes down to their products. And yes, you know, even though they send me the products, they really make good products. Like they make good TVs, they make good speakers, they make great headphones. I had the XM5s. I brought that with my own money. And yeah, they make good products. They really do. They even make the PlayStation, for crying out loud. So yeah, Sony, they don't they don't BS with their products. All right, number 5. We're gonna dabble into the PlayStation, the DualSense Edge. Where's my DualSense Edge? I think it's back there. I'm not even gonna get it. But the DualSense Edge, love it. The DualSense Edge. You know what? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna actually get it. No. The DualSense Edge, guys. All right, the DualSense Edge. for my number 5 spot, this is a pro controller. This is worth every single penny if you're a PlayStation, if you're a hardcore PlayStation 5 gamer. And I'm going to do a review on this. Next month will be a year since this controller released. And I had it. Shout out to PlayStation. They did send this out, but, it's not sponsored. But this controller, you can win every single gunfight. Not every single gunfight, but most of your gunfights on Call of Duty when you have this controller. And what's so special about this controller, you could be able to customize it to your liking. So you can swap out the thumbsticks. So I'm gonna show you guys very quickly so you guys can see that thumbstick there. I can remove it by pulling it up, and I can replace it with something else. So you can adjust the height. So the higher the thumbstick, the better your aim is gonna be. And maybe for some genres of games, the shorter the stick is gonna probably be a little bit more better to maneuver. But yeah, it doesn't even stop there. You can actually remove the analog stick as well too. So if I flip this back here real quick, let's see. I actually just trimmed my nails, so it's gonna be hard to really showcase. But you can actually remove the entire analog stick. I'm not even gonna do it. And you can change the trigger stops. So where the trigger stops is gonna stop exactly where you want it. And then like the list goes on and on and on with the DualSense Edge. It is pricey at $200, but like I said, if you're a serious hardcore gamer, you're gonna need this without a doubt. And I customize it too, so I have the white PlayStation logo. I think it just contrasts really well with the DualSense, and that is from Flamin' Toast. It's from a company called Flamin' Toast. And I brought some of their stickers, but then also the buttons too. I customized that too. So I have that black. So I just have everything inverted. I just love customizing my controller to my liking. And and yeah, man, the DualSense Edge is some of my favorite. It's definitely my favorite. Definitely my favorite pro controller that I ever used. I test out other pro controllers like Scuff, Battle Beaver. I test like so many, but it just doesn't feel good in the hands as the DualSense Edge. And having that haptic motor and the adaptive triggers, well, the adaptive triggers, I have them off for competitive play. It just makes it one of the best controllers. And these buttons on the back, as you can see, you can assign them to your liking. So for instance, I have this to X and I have this to circle. So you can very quickly press those buttons without lifting your hands off the analog stick, so you can win more gunfights. So you're not wasting time moving your thumbs to the buttons, removing your aim. You're not, you're gonna be more in a flow. So the DualSense Edge, definitely Sony knocked it out of the park, or PlayStation did knock it out of the park design wise. And yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, he been crying. He been crying for that for that DualSense Edge. But you know what though? You know what? I was gonna even maybe think about getting it to him for Christmas, but yeah, you came to the rescue anyway. But but yeah, it's a really good controller. I think it's definitely gonna last for time to come. And considering that the DualSense Edge has a big problem of analog stick drift, where throughout time the analog stick wears off. I kind of said that funny. You could be able to just swap them out, and you could be able to be good to go, or you'll be good to go. Um, the only thing is the battery life. The battery life is pretty trash, and I wish somehow you can swap out the battery. That's the only thing I would wish, but hey, it's still a good controller nonetheless. All right. Let's see. Number 6. Okay. Number 6 I have on the list is actually a mini refrigerator. Now, this is something I'm gonna have to actually show you guys, because this is a limited edition VIP, something that you just can't even buy in the store at all. It's the Twisted Metal mini refrigerator, and I'm gonna have to look it up real quick on my YouTube channel. But it's basically a mini refrigerator, but the thing is, it's Twisted Metal themed. So that unboxing experience was actually one of the best. It came with like ice cream. It came with like a movie playing inside the freezer. You guys gonna have to see that video. If you type in Twisted Metal Simplypops mini refrigerator. You're gonna see it. I'm gonna just play the video for you guys so you guys can see it anyway. And it's just crazy because I've been a Twisted Metal fan. Twisted Metal is one of my first ever games that I played ever. So let me see. Let me see if I could look up this video real quick. All right. All right, let me switch my screen. Man. Live streaming, man. I haven't done this in a while, so bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, screen. There we go. And we're going to go here. And we're going to go into theater mode. Okay. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Oh, no. Don't want to do that. All right. Yes. So let's switch it. And let's see. Okay. So, yeah. So this is the Twisted Metal mini refrigerator I was talking to you guys about. And yeah, it's a regular mini refrigerator, but it's just themed. So in this case, you have Sweet Tooth here. All right, so it's just theme. Ooh, no, don't want to do that. So you have the this just is representing the game. It kind of reminds me of this from back in the days, but comparing that to the Xbox fridge, which was my last fridge, you can see like it's a day and night difference. And having this fridge in the man cave, it makes a big difference. So you could be able to store your drinks, and you could be able to put wine coolers or water, fruits. In this case, I really have fruits in my fridge, and it doubles as a freezer too on the top. And with the freezer, it gets like it's a real freezer. Like it actually freezes your ice cream, ice tray and all that stuff. So it's a really good freezer. It's a good freezer. It's a good fridge. And it's just something nice to have in the man cave without going into the kitchen every 5 seconds. You have it right there. Like I could literally get up right now and have a drink. Not an alcoholic beverage, but like just like a regular bottle of water or whatever the case may be, or eat some fruits. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. That is actually one of my favorite tech. It's simple, but it's just the theme too, and just the story behind. Yeah, that's me. And just the story behind actually actually having a mini refrigerator. So yeah, mini refrigerator. And it came with like a car air fresheners. It came with just so much, man. You guys just gotta watch the video. For real. Let's see. And let's see. Hold on, bear with me. Okay, I'm trying to make sure we good. Let's transition. And okay. All right. So yeah, so that is number 6. Now number 7. Number 7 is something new. This is something new. This is something I did not make a video on at all. I gotta actually show you guys this. I gotta show you guys something. I have to go in my closet. All right. This is number 7. It looks like a regular jacket, right? But it's not. You guys would guess it right, but it's definitely not a regular jacket. Do I have something? Oh yeah. Okay, do I have that? This is a heated jacket. This is a heated winter jacket. And this is so special, especially here in New York. And actually, it's been kind of warm. It's been the opposite of cold. To be late December, getting into January, like right now it's 45 degrees. 10 years ago, it would probably be like 17 degrees. But we actually been having a mild kind of weather these past couple of days. But but um um but yeah, I gotta say, having a heated jacket, it makes just the most sense. Because now you have coils. I'm actually gonna put this on so I can show you guys. So now you could be able to be warm, right? But without bundling up too much. So I'm gonna put it on. And you actually gotta charge your jacket using this battery pack. So this battery pack, you just charge a battery pack and then you just plug it into your jacket. And I never made a video on it. I should make like a little shorts on it. And then this wire here, it's kind of hard to show you guys. You plug it in, and then it turns on, and then you have this light here. Move this, turn it on real quick. So, yeah. So right now it's heat. The heat is on, and it's instant. It's actually instant. So it heats up the arm. It heats up the chest. Heats up the back. It just heats all around your body, your arms, and it just keeps you nice and toasty. Definitely in the wintertime. And they also have one. They have a hoodie one, but also they also have a vest one too. But I think the jacket just makes the most sense. Because if I'm wearing a hoodie, 9 times out of 10, it's not that cold outside. So you're not gonna really need the heat. But if you're wearing like a jacket like this, you're gonna probably need the heat. If it's like 10 degrees outside, then you're probably gonna need to wear this and a hoodie. But anyway, this is definitely exceeded my expectations. And I'm a guy that gets cold very quickly. I don't like the cold at all. But yeah, man, like I'm telling you, man, this is worth every single penny. And the battery life is actually pretty good. And all you're doing, you're just charging this battery pack. And this battery pack, you could charge your phone at the same time as you heating yourself up. But just keep in mind, I don't even know the milliamps on this. What's the milliamps? This is 5,300 milliamps, which is pretty big. I thought it was like 2,000 milliamps the way how the size of this battery is. But it's a pretty good jacket. I think I recommend it. And I should throw the link in the description though, since you guys, never heard of it. Oh, and somebody asks, I didn't even say the name of it, did I? I just say heated jacket. This is from Arlo. This is from Arlo. I think that's how you say the name, right? Arlo. So Arlo, that's the name of the jacket. I'm gonna throw a link in the description. I'm gonna throw a link in the chat right now, so you guys could probably maybe check it out. But the Arlo, or the R, how you say this? Oro or I don't even know these. Oh man. All right. Anyway, let me just put the link in the chat though, so you guys could see. Uh, yeah. Oh, I'm losing brain cells. Oh no, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So here's the link. It's a genius link. Wait, did the link work? I'm not sure if the link is working, but I'm not sure if that link works. But it's a genius link to Amazon, just so you guys can depending on where you are, you can whatever, depending on where you are, is gonna uh direct you to the appropriate Amazon storefront. So for instance, I'm in the United States, it's gonna take me to Amazon.com. But if I was in Canada, it's gonna redirect me to the Canadian Amazon website. Or if you're in India, it's gonna redirect you to the Indian Amazon website. So that's why I use Genius Links all the time. It's literally a genius idea, because we international. I don't know who's watching or who's gonna watch the replays, but hey, I'm gonna take this jacket off though. I'm gonna take this jacket off because it is a little warm, despite not having a battery. I just disconnected it. It is pretty warm without the power. So yeah, this heated jacket worth every penny, man. Like, there was a story. Like, I went to this thing. Like, Disney invited me to an event, right? It's like some Christmas celebration, and it was cold that day, man. It was windy. It was cold. Honestly, I didn't even want to leave the house that day, but I didn't want to, like, if somebody's inviting me to somewhere, I want to take the time out to really, go, the best as I can. See, like, oh, look, we have international squad in the building. Like somebody's watching from Spain. So that's what I'm saying. So if you click that link, it's gonna just take you to the storefront of the heated jacket. If you guys want to check it out. But yeah, that jacket came in handy. The jacket came in handy and it kept me warm. I didn't even really need no hot chocolate because I would have probably been too hot. But yeah. Oh man, I can't believe 2023 is over already. That's crazy. All right, number eight. Number eight. This is simple but effective, and I actually have it on right now. The titanium Apple Watch band. Now, this is not from Nomad. I really want Nomad to sponsor my channel, but this is just something I got on Amazon. This is like a $20 titanium link bracelet. Of course, it's not real titanium, but it matches perfectly with the Apple Watch Ultra. I don't want to show you guys real quick. So you guys see that? Just matches with the Apple Watch Ultra perfectly, and it doesn't break the bank at all. And I know a lot of people have been asking me about, oh, where you got your band from, where you got the band from. I was gonna make a band collection video, so I wasn't even trying to spoil it. But I think I'm gonna make a shorts out of it. I don't know, like 2024, I'm gonna do a better job staying true to my plans and everything like that. But it's from the brand is come the brand is from New Ways. All right, so it's a New Ways stainless steel. It's actually stainless steel. Okay. But it's a titanium color. And I actually love it. I might even buy another one because throughout time, of course, stainless steel can easily scratch up. So you are gonna probably need to get another one. But I should really get like a real nice titanium band because I'm a man of quality. I love quality and something that would last long. So, if you gotta constantly buy the same thing and if it's gonna constantly look like crap, you may as well get the more expensive one and be able to have, a long lasting band. I'm gonna put this one in the description too as well. And you guys can click on the chat too. I hope you guys can click on the chat. Yeah, man. Oh man, you guys are putting on where you guys are from. Okay. Yo, shout out to all my international squad in the building. Like, yo, everybody's watching all around the world. I love it. I love it. So yeah, so this is for the watch band. So I know a lot of people have been asking me. A lot of people have been asking me. So that's the watch band. This one here is the heated jacket. So I'm gonna put heated jacket. Actually, yo, my boy Tommy Lee Beats. He's supposed to be moderating the stream. I made him a mod. He should be putting in the links and stuff, but he's not here, unfortunately. Uh, Barb, you know who he is. But anyway, yeah. So that titanium band, I pretty much used it every single day. Sometimes I switch it out for the gym purposes. Sometimes I like the Velcro, but in terms of aesthetics and just how everything looks, I just love how this band looks. You know, but also, let me see. Number nine. I'm gonna finish up this top 10 favorite tech products of the year. Number nine, I actually put down the PS5 portal, or the PlayStation portal, I should say. The PlayStation portal, which I have it right here, is literally a portal to my PS5. Now, I absolutely love it. To some people, you're gonna either love this or you're gonna hate this, but I love it. To be able to play your PS5 games anywhere around the house is actually pretty good. So I had to charge it, but to be able to just play your PS5 games anywhere is pretty good. So you could be in the bathroom, you can and you know what I want to do? I actually gonna travel this with me to Vegas. I'm gonna take this with me to Vegas on like next week. I'm going to Vegas next week. Actually, it's crazy to say. and I want to test out how is it gonna be away from home, how is it gonna be across the country. Going from New York to Las Vegas is across the country, so it's gonna be real interesting for that to make that video. But you know what? I just reminded myself actually I should really pick up a hotspot device. I need a hotspot device. I should put that in my travel bag so I could be able to have online. Because sometimes when you use the hotel Wi-Fi, it's not the most reliable. It's also not even, sometimes you gotta bypass those hotel screens and stuff. So it's not even worth even fussing with the Wi-Fi there. But one thing I will say though, the Portal is pretty good. You got the haptics, the adaptive triggers. I was playing Spider-Man. I was playing Resident Evil 4 remake. You know, it's really strong when you're playing single player games. You're trying to grind out the invasions in Mortal Kombat 1. It's good for it's definitely good for single player games. I would say that much. But when it comes down to multiplayer games, you can do it, but you may experience some latency depending on your connection. But the PlayStation Portal is it's about it's only connection based. It depends on your internet connection. All right. And last but not least, number 10. This one here is a bit of a stretch, but I'm going to put it down anyway. We have the Manscaped beard trimmer. Now, the Manscaped beard trimmer is my favorite razor. And as you guys can see, I've been growing a beard. I have a beard. And, maintaining a beard. All right, let me read some of the comments here. You know what? I'm going to finish my thought. Maintaining a beard sometimes can be very tricky. You could grow a beard, but you got to make it look neat. Make sure you line it up. Make sure you maybe trim it at a certain length. And also, you got to have, sometimes some areas might be darker, then some areas might be light. So a beard trimmer is going to, you can adjust the focal length. You can adjust the actual clip and you could be able to shave it accordingly. Now, I have it in my closet, but I'm not going to get it. I'm just going to just pull it up on Amazon yet again. It's called the Manscaped. I just type in Manscaped beard trimmer. Let me see. Look it up real quick. I'm not even going to show it on Amazon because I think it's showing my address here. And I do not want to leak my address here. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it on private browsing. So private browsing. So that's going to be able to log out of our Amazon account there. I'm not trying to leak anything here. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Yeah, so this trimmer, it makes a world of difference. Why do I got to do a capture? Come on. There we go. And we're gonna let's see, make it a little bit bigger. We gotta make this smaller, and we're gonna show the screen. Transition. Okay, yeah. So this is what I'm talking about. This is absolutely like this is worth every single freaking penny for me as a man that grows a beard. This is worth every penny. It really is, because it makes you look a little bit more neater. It makes things a little bit more easier. It makes things neater, and you also saving money, saving the trip from the barbershop too as well. So, have yourself some razors. Make sure you self grooming yourself too, because going to the barbershop every single week it can get expensive. I would say go to the barbershop maybe twice a month, at least twice a month. Make sure you get the freshest cut. But sometimes when you have a very important meeting and you want to, freshen up a little bit, this is going to come in very handy. And I ended up getting like the bundle where you have the beard oil so you could grow a beard a little bit. Also, it's sharp enough where you don't even need the blade oil. Like, it's really good. Manscaped definitely did hit home run with this one. And I have a bunch of their products such as the weed whacker, I got my brother the lawnmower 4.0. And yeah, Manscaped is known for shaven below the waist, as it says here. You guys know what that is. That's the safest way I could even say it. But 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 they make other grooming products too. Like you got the weed whacker. This is for your nose. They also have other products too as well. So I love Manscaped products. They really do. They quality products. Now, yes, I gotta throw it out there. I did work with Manscaped back in the days. I want to be transparent. I work with Manscaped, but doesn't mean that they're sponsoring this video or this stream. Just want to show you guys that though. That was last on the list, by the way. The ball trimmer, yeah, it really is, man. It comes in clutch. I'm telling you guys, man. You gotta make sure. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, Sean. Happy New Year's, love. Yo, I don't even. Happy New Year's to everybody, not just you, Barb. And thank you. Thanks for everything. And hopefully for 2024, we could be able to, meet up and have more experiences and stuff. So, yeah. So safe New Year's, and it's honored to see 2024 for sure. Give everybody my love. All right. And yeah, that was basically my top 10. That was my top 10 favorite products of 2023 for sure. Now, I don't really have any like worst products of the year, but one thing I gotta add in there, I gotta add in some Apple products to the worst list. Why did Apple, why did Apple release the M3 or why did Apple release the M2 Pro and the M2 Max this year in January, and then release the M3 Pro and the Max this year? It like I think that was like a word that was a bad move, but I understand from a marketing standpoint that it makes sense. Like, okay, we went from M1, M2, M3. They should have just went straight to the M3. Doing a lot of talking here. Gotta go. I gotta go into my mini refrigerator. So I don't know. I'm not really feeling that too much. I'm a little iffy on that, but not to say that they were a bad product. I actually did unbox them too. But the M3 is just so much better. It's leagues better than the M2, to the point where the M2 Pro, it was like a waste. It was maybe even probably one of the more worst products of the year, and it's not even a bad product. It's just like, I could do without it. And also, to put on that list, the Mac Pro. I didn't even bother to get the Mac Pro. Who in their right mind would get a Mac Pro when you could just get you could definitely just get a Mac Studio. Like, why would anybody get a Mac Pro? You have the M2 Ultra, but now you have the M3 Max. So it's already outdated already, the Mac Pro. So it's like, soon as Apple released the Mac Pro, it's already outdated, and considering its $6,000 price tag, it just doesn't make sense at all. It just wasn't even worth even reviewing at all. And then on top of that, I guess another worst product would have to be is that Apple Pencil. I know I'm kind of picking on Apple here, but originally this was supposed to be a video, but that Apple Pencil without the pressure sensitive technology, what Apple Pencil was that? It was a weird product on the list. You have the Apple Pencil with Type C. This is something that we should have got a long time ago. Oop, I just hit my mic. We should have got that a long time ago, but you better off getting, and I guess you better off getting the first generation Apple Pencil. You better off getting that. If Apple were to put, if Apple were to make a Apple Pencil 2 with the Type C, with the pressure sensitive and everything else, then it would have been understandable. But at the same time, it just didn't really make sense to really release this. I understand for the 10th generation iPad, but I don't know, man. I'm a little iffy on that one. All right, Bobby. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not even reading the comments. Sean, I am thinking about upgrading my Spectrum plan to gig. Yo, go for it. Go for it. When I made the switch from, cause all right, my previous ISP was Optimum, right? I live in New York, so we have Optimum and Verizon. And Optimum and Verizon, they go head in head, but Optimum was just garbage. Like, I'm not even sorry because Optimum not even sponsoring me, but and the reason why I'm comparing Optimum to Spectrum and everything, because Spectrum, Optimum, kind of like in the same thing, in the same league. Like they both cable, but it just wasn't that good. I had 300 megs, but you're not really consistently getting 300 meg internet. So you're probably only getting like 100 megs. You're not even hitting that 300 megs consistently. And then on top of that, you're not even getting the upload speeds either. So Optimum was just terrible, terrible. I don't know how I was living with Optimum. But when I made the switch in 2021, when I made the switch to Verizon Fios, getting that fiber optic internet, getting 1 gigabyte, 1,000 megabytes upload and download, it made a world of difference. Uploading videos within like minutes. I was going to say seconds, but that's for the shorts. Shorts within seconds, videos within minutes. It literally changed the game for me. Downloading games on my PS5 is a lot more snappier, a lot more quicker. And it's just everything just moves better. Live TV flows better. And Verizon, I just never had any problem with it. The only thing is you have to when you switch into fiber optic internet, you gotta cut off that cable. So you're no longer using that coax cable. You gotta use Ethernet. So you gotta plug it in from outside transformer to the inside router. So excuse me. I gotta get some water after this. So it was so I had to rewire everything, but it was worth it. I live in Orlando, Florida. Wow, Florida, man. I'm gonna talk about Florida in a little bit. I was planning on even moving to Florida from New York. They told me gig download. This thing is cut off. Gig download. Let's see. Why is my emoji thing cutting it off? It says, all right, download and upload 500. All right, let me see. 500 upload and download. That's good, but is it consistent? Now, I'm gonna be honest, that is good because when I had Optimum, it was 300 download, but that upload was like atrocious. It was not good. So the fact that you're getting 500 up and down is pretty good. Just just be mindful of you getting the speed that you're paying for because some of these ISPs they be ripping people off with the downloads and the uploads. My boy Fresh Prince in the building. Okay, what's good? Yeah, man. I gotta get water, guys. Hold on. Gotta get water. Grapes. Whew. No editing allowed. I'm sitting on my robe too, by the way. No editing allowed. I have to drink something, man. Doing all this talking, you guys gotta understand. Making videos. Whew. Yo, it takes a lot. Whew. I should be drinking water, and I got some grapes right here too, as well. Yeah, we're gonna just be chilling, man. We just vibing out. We're just vibing out. I just want to make sure we just having a vibe. Whew. Wow, I needed that. But yeah, going back into the topic of worst products too. I think another terrible product. I think the terrible product, and I didn't even review this, and I really do want to review it, considering how bad it is. is the Dyson purifier headphones. That I was watching Marquez Brownlee video, and it makes sense. Like, why would somebody need this? And a lot of the air can go right through your nose. In case you guys don't know, let me see. Let me look it up real quick. Because that product was absolutely, it just wasn't necessary. And the fact how it was $1,000 is like, man, Dyson is always known for overpricing things, and they make good products sometimes. But but um but this right here, no. This was, well, yeah, let's go into the Dyson website. It's actually on sale. But this was just like a no-go. A lot of people didn't really like this. And it had a lot of good tech in there. Like, I love the app. You have your touch and voice controls, but the attachable travel visor, like, this is not supposed to replace your mask. I think it would have been cool if it was like a mask and a headphones. I think that would have been like really cool, but it's not going to be nowhere near as protective as a KN95 face mask, or but it's just to protect you from, like, all right, recently, not even recently, but this year we had the New York City smoke where everything was just so foggy. That was a good time to wear this. But even so, nah, you better off wearing a mask. You better off wearing a mask instead. So this product, and at the time, was like $800. Even $550 is still expensive. I'd rather buy AirPods Max. Like, way too much money. But I still want to review it. I want to review it just to see how bad it is. And maybe it could probably be, it might even be worth it. I don't know. But I just heard from the reviews, and just looking at it, I just look at it and just be like, it's not, it don't really make no sense. And just look silly with it. Like, look at this. Like, look at this. You just look silly with it. But yeah, that was something that was like a little weird. One of the more weird releases of the year. All right, let's see what's going on in the comments. Better looking with a face mask. Every Dyson, yeah, every Dyson product is overpriced. Yes. You know what's funny? Speaking of air purifiers, I did order an air purifier from Dyson. Was it 2 years ago now? I think it was 2 years now. Damn, time be flying. And I loved it. It doubles as, it's a bladeless fan, but it's also an air purifier. When I get into my apartment, I'm taking that immediately. I don't have it in the room because I don't have like actually pretty cold in here. I don't even have like no sort of like, I don't have no space. I don't have no space at all. I could put it on the floor right there in the corner, but it's gonna be in the way. I don't really like it on the floor too much, but I do like it. But I gave it to my brother for now. Yeah, Dyson. But one thing with Dyson though, they make great products though. They really do make good products. You're not gonna have a problem with Dyson. Yo, you guys want me to play the game or what, man? I'm actually I actually got some phone calls too. There's people calling me. Um, Blew my mind the first time I saw it. It kind of did. Like, at first I thought it was gonna replace the mask. It's something that you can, like, okay, you can have you can listen to your music, and you could be able to have protection. But I think if it came out during the pandemic, then it would have probably been a game changer. But I think it just probably came out too late too. Like, nobody's wearing a face mask no more. Like, nobody's wearing a face mask no more. I mean, we should for having that protection in case you get sick, but you just, yeah, nobody wearing a face mask no more. What's good, bro? Happy New Year's to you. Love your content. Keep up the good work. Yo, salute. Love. Love. And yeah, guys, We are an hour into the stream, man. You know, I typically don't like to make these streams too long, but I that's some of like my worst products of the year. And you know, I don't really have that many like worst products on the list, but I just don't know what else that came out that was like, oh, I don't like this. But one thing I really do want to try out, I really want to try out that Ray-Ban meta glasses. I ordered them. And I'm doing a store pickup because I'm not gonna be here if it's shipping all that. But I'm gonna pick them up on the second, the day after New Year's, and I cannot wait to get them. I can't wait to get them. They Ray Bans, but they have like a video camera on them. That's something that I'm gonna probably end up reviewing. Man, this pineapple juice hit the spot just now, and I'm eating grapes at the same time. But yeah, that Meta Quest thing is gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. Yo, can I turn on my PS5? You know what? My PS5 not even hooked up to the capture card. But yeah, man. In terms of like my favorite games, games that came out this year, like we have Mortal Kombat. I love Mortal Kombat this time, better than Mortal Kombat 11. Um, I'm playing Resident Evil now. I'm a little late to the game, but I am enjoying that game too. Just the scary aspects of it. I love it. Um, and I do want to play it again in VR. But maybe the gaming side, I'm gonna probably say that for another day. All right. Nah, I don't play that. Yeah, I just want to shout out to all the brands, everybody for supporting me. You guys made a difference. You guys definitely made a difference. Bro, my speeds are faster than before. Let me see here. Oh, so you have 90 download and 440 upload. See, like it's always that upload. That upload, that upload speeds is always the like when it comes down to gaming, the upload speed is important. When it comes down to downloading, that's like downloading your games, downloading files online, visiting websites. Like 9 times out of 10, the download speeds are always gonna be pretty good. It's just that upload speeds is the part that things get a little complicated. Um, it's on, bro. It's on, bro. It changed. Sean, I am running a speed test now. Oh, I am upgrading my plan. Oh, you upgrading your plan thanks to me, man. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, and it also depends on what you do too. Like for some people, they perfectly fine with the base internet. Like people are not like they not internet savages like me. They're not live streaming, using up the bandwidth, watching YouTube videos, but I think this society though, you need to have fast internet though. Even the base package might not be enough for you. So it's all about you. So yeah, like I was saying, I just want to appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody for supporting me these last few years. I know, honestly, this year I wasn't really the best when it comes down to uploading and everything, but I tried to push a video every single week the best as I can. And in 2024, I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to push that because I'm gonna be honest. YouTube burnout is a real thing. YouTube burnout is a real thing, and sometimes you need to take a break. You need to travel. You need to free your mind. You need to hang out with friends. You need human interaction. It's important to really take a break and find yourself because burnout is going to make you go crazy. And these past 2 years, I haven't really been uploading too much. If you think about it, just less and less. But 2024, I'm gonna push myself because remember, I want to do it for. I just want to just do it for the love of it. I love doing this. I've been doing this since I was a kid, and I can't forget where I came from. I can't. So there's goals to hit. There's definitely goals to hit. I want to hit that. I want to hit 1 million subscribers, but I gotta work for it. I want that gold play button. I gotta work for it. So I'm gonna definitely hustle. I'm gonna bring in my A game for 2024, and I'm gonna give you guys the best videos that I could possibly give you. Like I have a lot of ideas. I have a bunch of ideas for January already, and hopefully they do good. If they don't, then it's not the end of the world. Just go back. Let's do another one. Um, so it is what it is. So all right, guys. I think I'm gonna end off the stream. If you have any questions, if you guys have any like things to say, I'm gonna sound them off. I'm gonna sound them off. All right. Let me see. Let me see. All right. See some comments here. All right. Saw some screenshots of Resident Evil 4. Pretty wow. How real the characters look compared to the Wii. Yo, compared to the Wii. Yeah, that game is a different game. Like I played the original RE4, Resident Evil 4, and it's like I never beat the game though. I never beat the game before. I was a kid. I was playing other games, and then like I just never beat the game. I never got back to it. So this remake is actually helping me. Like, all right, let's beat this game now, because now we have a remastered. We have the VR mode. It's giving me more an intensive of playing it again, because the original Resident Evil didn't really age well. Like you can't aim and shoot at the same time. It was a lot of weird stiffness going on. So with the remake, they fix all of that. It's literally a brand new game, basically. It's basically a brand new game. Mechanics change, the movements change, the graphics change. Like it's a new game. All right, shopping PS5 games right now. Just got for oh, all right, so nice. So if you're shopping for PS5 games, some of my favorite PS5 games, I love Returnal. I love Returnal, but I know it's not going to be everybody's game. And I'm not telling you to get it. I'm just speaking my like the games that I enjoy. Returnal is one of my favorite PS5 games of all like yet. I was going to say of all time, but it's my favorite PS5 game of them all. Returnal. God of War, I love it. Spider-Man, I like it. Didn't beat Spider-Man 2 yet, I know, but yeah, I'm gonna beat it soon. And yeah, so many great games. You really can't go wrong with PlayStation. All right, don't you like cryptos? I did invest in crypto. Um, not this. I don't hate it. I don't hate cryptos at all. Yeah, so I invest in some crypto. I'm not gonna say what they are. Should I? I am familiar with you know, I am familiar with the Bitcoins, the Ethereum, the Safe Moon. You know what I mean? I know. I'm invested in crypto. I have cable TV with the same provider, bro. Mm, cable TV, man. The problem with cable TV, it's just too expensive, man. I don't cable should not be expensive, man. Especially how much of it how like cable TV is frizzling out. Like YouTube TV now is $75 a month. Like what for TV? But I could get the same news on Instagram. Now, yeah, I can follow these media outlets on Instagram. They're gonna give me the news. So it's like I don't really have no urge to watch the news in the morning. I used to, but I just don't see the point. Especially for no dang $75 a month. You kidding me? And if there's like a Super Bowl, like the Super Bowl is coming up, and even like the All Stars, if anything comes up now, I can just go to the bar. I hang out at the bar in Manhattan, in New York. I could just chill out with the homies. We watch the fight, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like I don't see the point of watching TV no more. Like TV is done for me. Right now it's all about the subscriptions, and it's all about Netflix and Hulu, and it's like cable TV now is kind of like a waste of money for me. That's just my opinion though. Man, heard so many good things about that. Hella addictive, I heard. Yeah, Returnal. I'm telling you, Returnal is a great game. But when you die in that game, it's like you want to break your controller. It's bad. When you die in Returnal, it's really that bad because you gotta start the whole game. Like you gotta start the whole game all over again. If you die in Returnal over over some nonsense, and you like that far into the game, you gotta start it from the beginning. Basically, you gotta get your guns again. You gotta customize. Like yeah. It's a game that's not for kids though. It's a serious game. All right, Bobby said Spectrum offered me $59.99 a month for TV. That's not bad for TV. Like $60 for TV. Well, that's still a lot of money for TV. Who am I kidding? Cable TV should be $20 a month, and I even think that's I even think that's a lot. Cable TV should be $20 a month. No higher than that. That's just me. But $60 is not bad in society, but nah, man. But hey, I mean, it's up to you though. I think it's a good deal. And sometimes if you talk to somebody, they could probably give you a little bit of a discount. Or if you can even request for a paperless bill, or if they have like little discounts. You never know. I've been talking about my favorite phones and stuff like that, but my favorite phone, honestly, you guys already know, it is the iPhone 15 Pro Max. But I'm not even gonna lie, the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra is a very, very close second. Very close second. This phone right here is a beast. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. And I'm waiting for the S24 whenever that comes out. And I'm gonna trade this in. I'm gonna trade in this phone for the S24. And then we're gonna review it. Even though you guys don't care about Android, you know, I try to play fair. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to like, oh, iPhone. Not all the time, you know. But the Galaxy, the amount of things that you could do on that phone is actually pretty insane. All right, they do auto pay. Okay, $5 a month auto pay discount. All right, that's something. Um, so yeah, that's good. That's good. But check to see if they have like some sort of sometimes they give you like a senior discount. Like if you, I don't know, if you know anybody that's a little older, you could probably get like a senior discount. Somebody that maybe work in the military, maybe if you're a student, if they have a student discount. I always try to like to ask for as many discounts as I can, just to get the best value out of your money. Because you could be paying this much, but then it's like, oh damn, if I did it this way, I could have been paying a lot less. So I always hate when that happens, where I buy something and then there's a much more cheaper solution that would work perfectly for me. That's always the worst feeling. Always the worst feeling. That's like kind of, it's not the same thing, but it's kind of like buying a scalp product on eBay and then the item's back in stock. It's like you spending more money on the product. But anyway, yeah. All right, guys. I think that is it for me, man. An hour and 20 minutes should be enough. Um, like I said, if you guys have anything, if you have anything to talk about, this is your time. This is the time. Haters, if you got something to say it. Supporters, say it now, or forever hold your peace. This is gonna be my last. This might be my last video for 2023. I am working on a video. I am working on the best gaming headsets part 6, put in the final touches. I could drop it on Sunday. I could drop it on Sunday, or I could drop it on Monday. Don't know yet. Okay, we got some comments. All right, I care about Androids. I have a full Apple ecosystem, but I'm at heart Team Android. I love Android. You know, I'm Team Pixel. I love the Pixel. The Pixel they have the Magic Eraser, they have the AI. Just the software on the Google side is pretty good, but the Samsung or the Galaxy, I just love just the multitasking power, like be able to put apps in a bubble and put things in mini windows. And oh my god, I love the Galaxy, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. And having that S Pen and to be able to have the Bluetooth S Pen and be able to control your music. Yo, Samsung, I don't know what they're gonna do next after the S23. I really don't know what they're gonna do next, but for sure the S23 Ultra is definitely one of my favorite phones of the year. It really is. Like, this phone is a beast. And I got the Pataka skin on there too as well. And I got and I even got my custom wallpaper. Make sure I'm not having any notifications that's popping up. Let me see. I'm trying to clear these notifications. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. So yeah, and even I got the screen is so bright, you guys can't even see it. But yeah, I love this phone. The display is good. The speakers are loud. It's pretty good. All right. Anyway, currently have the 14 Pro. Day one, I'll return to Pixel. Oh, I'll return to Pixel. Pixel is good, but going from a 14 Pro Max to the Pixel, it depends on which Pixel you're getting though. You're not getting you're getting the Pixel 7. You're getting the Pixel 7a. You're getting the Pixel 8 or the 8 Pro, or you're getting the Pixel Fold. I don't know. Bobby, I have a loyalty discount because I was with a Bright House before Spectrum. Okay, so all right, so you're getting a nice little, you're getting your benefits. I just want to make sure you're getting your values worth. Definitely. What headphones do you recommend for the PS5? Honestly, oh, wired headphones, by the way. The HyperX, the HyperX Cloud 3 is pretty good, guys. You know, I don't honestly, I don't even want to spoil it, and kind of already did. I don't want to spoil it, but the HyperX Cloud 3 is pretty good. Wired wise, the microphone is good. This comfort, the comfortability is pretty good, and I even tested out with glasses. Yeah, I'm using that for the wired, but for me, I'm using wireless. I can't use wired gaming headsets anymore, man. I can, but I'm gonna be so tethered to the controller. I like to move around freely and be able to talk to my friends and stuff. So, yeah, not having worrying about having the wire tangled up and stuff. But I do gotta worry about charging. But one thing I'll say though, one thing I gotta say for certain though, the earbuds for PlayStation is an absolute game changer for me, and I actually have them right here. This is the end zone earbuds. Love it, love it. It fits perfect, and you literally just put it in your ears and you just start chatting. Like it just doesn't get no better. There's no off button. There's no power off. You just put them in your ears and good. But in terms of actual headphones, I test out a lot of good headphones. The Steel series is a good one too, where it's just, you guys gotta just watch that best gaming headset video, man. I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right, my boy Black, how do you feel about PS5 Portal? I just talked about it as one of my favorite products of 2023. It is a great product, but it's not gonna be for everybody. But in my opinion, I think it is. That's why it's on my list. I think it's a good product because the fact how you could be able to play PS5 games anywhere around the house is pretty cool to me. You could be in the bathroom, you could be in the kitchen, and then you could even be like next week I'm going to Vegas. I could be in Vegas and still play my PS5, which I am gonna make a video on that. Like traveling across the country to play PlayStation or to test out my PlayStation Portal. Make sure you guys subscribe to see that video. That video is cooking. That video is cooking for sure. All right, Mike. Xbox have no games. I was thinking about selling my Xbox because I really don't play my Xbox too much. There's no games that's really stick out to me. That's like, oh yeah, let's play that. But I do respect the Xbox for doing backwards compatibility right. Um, they did it the right way. You know, I could play Fight Night Champions, which I want a new Fight Night game, but I could play some of the older Call of Duties with no problems. But anyway, I don't know, man. Xbox, they gotta step up their game. I was thinking about selling the series. I was gonna sell both my Xboxes, the Series X and the S, because I just don't play it no more. It's like a waste of money, kind of. Because now I look at those Xboxes and I just rather have the money in my account. Like, if I sell both of those right now, I'm probably gonna maybe get like maybe give or take maybe $500. You know what I mean? I'm eating grapes, by the way. All right, will you be getting the Post Elite 3D? That's a good question. I really don't know, because I never really liked the Post headset. I just never really liked the comfort. So I don't know what makes me would like the 3D better. So that's just a maybe. That's just a maybe to me, but I think the mic is gonna probably be better. The sound is probably gonna be better, hence the name 3D. But I don't know, man. Yo, Pops, I need a advice for a desk setup for a small office I'm setting up. I don't know whether to do IKEA desk hack or a standing desk route. All right, let me tell you something about standing desks. A standing desk is cool. It's cool, it's nice to have the option to stand up or sit down, but 90% of the time, you're not going to really touch it. As time goes on, you're not going to really use it too much. And that's just me. That's just my experience of having a standing desk. Like, this is a standing desk, but having a, like, for 3 years later, I just never really found myself standing up on a standing desk too much. But it is good to have that option, though. You know what I mean? It's better to have that option instead of just being limited. Because sometimes you really do need to generally stand up and keep that blood flowing. But it's very rare for me. If I need to stand up, I just stand up. I mean, you know what I mean? So I don't know. It just depends on like your kind of like your style that you're trying to do. So, like, if you want to, excuse me, I'm really eating these grapes. But if you really more like trying to put in like the set up the IKEA hack, you gotta look at like maybe stability, make sure you know. And I know you're not trying to break the bank probably, but a standing desk, one thing I will say, it is sturdy. It is rock solid. You know, you don't have nothing to worry about. It is gonna last. But it is a little bit more expensive, and I think it's cooler. I think it's something that you can show off. Like, yo, my desk can stand up, and this could go down. You know, so it is cool. The cool factor is gonna be there. But I think if you're just setting up for a small office, maybe it just might be best to just do the IKEA. And I know I'm kind of running around in circles with with your question, but it just all depends on what you want to do. I mean, are you gonna find yourself standing up most of the time? I don't know. All right. Is the PSVR 2 worth it or is it dead? Honestly, I'm happy that you asked that question because I am gonna do a review on that too sometime next year. I don't know when. I wouldn't say the last time. All right, I haven't really played a lot of my PSVR. That's my confession. I haven't really played a lot of it, but it is a great product. I like it. But VR as a VR as a whole, excuse me, it just has been once you play it one time, that is it. You're not gonna really play it too much because I don't know what it is. For some reason, I enjoy VR, but it's like after that week or 2 weeks, it's like all right, you don't even think about it too much. So I wouldn't really say it's dead because we recently did had the Resident Evil 4 VR mode, but I think people as a whole and just people in general just haven't really been playing VR, and Sony can kind of see it with the sales too. So VR, I don't know, man. Like VR as a whole is not really doing too good. Now we gotta wait and see what Apple is gonna do with Apple Vision Pro. And I know I kind of expanded that question a lot, um, but I just don't know. I think it's just gonna be. I don't really think it's worth it. It's worth the experience, but that experience is gonna wear off. It's gonna wear off kind of quickly. It is nice to have. It is nice to have, but it's something that's I wouldn't really say it's worth it experiencing that for the first time, but longevity you're gonna probably maybe not care about it too much. So I don't know. It's a weird product because it's a great product. It's good, but it's more like, do you really need it? It's more like a want than a need. Man, I wish the Pixel had an S Pen. Yeah, Pixel 12. Okay, Pixel 12. Pixel 12. Yo, there's no such thing as Pixel 12. All right. 2024 is gonna be it's supposed to be a big year for Xbox. Well, we'll see about that one, bro. What's up with that diffuser? Yo, I've been getting a lot of comments on this. This diffuser is on Amazon too as well. I gotta put it in the chat though. I gotta put it in the chat. But yeah. So let me see. I'm trying to put that in the chat. I don't think they sell it no more. Oh, they do. Oh, last time I checked it, they didn't even sell it no more. But they still sell it. So I'm gonna put that old diffuser in the chat for you. I'm gonna put diffuser. Yo, don't mind the old caps. I just have caps lock on. I just don't feel like taking it off and typing the whole thing again. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna end off the stream, guys. An hour and 33 minutes. Time be flying by so fast. I just gotta say thank you guys so much for all of your comments. It really do mean the world to me that you guys take the time out your day to watch me talk about stuff. And yeah, I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna interact with you guys more in 2024. I might drop a video. I might drop a video before the year ends, if not early next year. Or I don't know, somewhere in early January I'm gonna give you guys a video. Of course, I'm going to CES. I'm gonna have some content on that. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot of content. All right, my boy Mike said do more live streams. I'm gonna try to do more live streams. It's just that doing the live streams and doing the talking for an hour, it can kind of, you got to be in the mood for it. You got to be in the mood for it. But we'll see, though. We'll see how things go. All right, guys. Hope you all have a great day, the rest of your day, whether it's in the morning, the evening, the night. And yeah, peace out. I hope you all have a simple day.